So our newsroom is a mix of Americans, Latinos, and Israelis. And while people are people, some questions that are off the table in some parts of the world are perfectly acceptable in others.
Yeah, absolutely. And here to talk the politics of, well, talking politics in the workplace is ILTV's correspondent, Shanna Fold. Shanna, what research are you doing on this?
So I did do some research, but you know what I was thinking? Instead of explaining the research, let's show you the research. I asked a bunch of people if it was okay and comfortable to talk about politics in the workplace, and here's what some of the Israelis had to say.
Sometimes in Israel, strangers on the street or etc. can ask you, and it's a little bit embarrassing can be, can develop into a debate or something like that, or an argument.
There's no formality here. It's more with a lot of things more freely, and we feel like maybe one big giant family, and you feel like you can ask whatever, for better or for worse.
We talk about everything in Israel, so who you're voting for is like, it's nothing serious.
That's what we do here. We invade other people's privacy. So, up until probably 10 or 20 years ago, we would even ask what your salary is, which is sacred for Americans. It's a taboo in America. So we did inherit that from Americans. We don't ask about salaries anymore. But as far as political views, yeah, we do that all the time.
It's a Middle Eastern thing. We all feel very close to each other. We're a small place. We don't deal very well with polite and ceremonies.
Not one for ceremonies, huh?
Definitely not for ceremonies.
We don't deal with polite things.
I feel like you must have had a lot of fun with this question, though, too.
Well, I'll tell you why I had fun, because when I got here and people were asking me immediately, who are you going to vote for? What are your political views? I was very taken aback.
Sure.
Because
You mean when you got to ILTV?
when I got to Israel from the United States,
Okay.
it's really not common in the U.S. to just outright ask people. I mean, you can get a sense of who people are going to vote for. You might be able to prick and pry and ask some questions.
Yeah.
But it's nerve-wracking, too, especially as an American. You're coming from that culture, and somebody, the Israelis, they just come out and ask you anything and everything.
Right.
It's almost, really, anything and everything.
Honestly, I have to say that I'm very much comfortable with it, and I love that freedom of ability to basically ask what you want. Sometimes it does cross a line when people are asking you about things like what your salary is.
Which they definitely still ask.
How much
By the way,
rent.
they still ask about the salary.
All the time.
How much do you guys make? No.
So just a little bit of the research that I did find is in many offices in the U.S., it's actually illegal to make somebody uncomfortable by asking about their voting preferences. And the only thing that you're protected by is talking about the politics of work, like if there's something out of the usual or that's unlawful.